Hey everybody, Michelle here with Unbridled Change and now the Sacred Witness Oracle. It's very interesting that as I've been getting ready to share with the world my newest creation, my next book project that also turned into a triplet. So I am now the creator and author of a beautiful oracle deck and guidebook along with the companion workbook of my second book, Trauma Informed Enlightenment. And I am getting ready to record and put together all of what we need for the assets for social media and for sharing and getting out there. And I noticed that I was hitting this really interesting block. I've been sharing my voice for probably close to 20 years now, especially since I started Unbridled Change back in 2008. And so I have been on this path of being a teacher and a speaker and keynote speaker at conferences and other things like that. And I was like, why am I struggling to be able to stand in front of a camera like I am right now and to share about what I'm so excited to give birth to and share with the world, because I know how beneficial this oracle is going to be for so many on their journey of awakening and embodying their true self. And it really came down to this interesting fear of being seen that I really thought that I had worked through, softened, and really released a few years ago. But apparently we all get to circle back around to the different things. And so this is just a little nudge to you. If you find yourself coming back to some of the same stumbling blocks or hang-ups or avoidance tactics or perfection tactics that you were like, wow, I thought I got through that, I thought I rocked that out. It just means that when we're growing and we're about ready to expand to that next level, that some of those old things pop back up and they come back up and they we're like, hello, old friend, how are you doing today? And to be kind and gentle with yourself, because I started to realize that I was getting really harsh on myself and like, why can't I figure this out? And why am I avoiding this? And what is happening here? And then I had to pause and remember what I teach, which is to have compassion for when we're about ready to take the next step and we're about ready to offer a new creation to the world, whether that's personally or professionally. There is that moment where we walk with fear. And instead of trying to convince ourselves it shouldn't be there and that we should have been able to deal with that before, can we instead bring compassion to ourselves? Can we bring love? Can we bring a curiosity of how can I help myself move through it this time? Instead of comparing to what it was like for me 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, open up to what is here. What are the tender spots within you now that need support so that you can step into your brilliance? You can let your voice shine and share with the world and get out there to be in your beautiful purpose work and to explore and to open up to those connections that you are seeking. So if this is helpful to you, know that even those of us who have been on this journey for a while, circle back around, and it's normal and it's okay, and we can have compassion for ourselves. I hope that you'll join me on this journey as I share more about the Sacred Witness Oracle in the coming weeks, and you can get to see some of what I've been working on behind the scenes. Offering you light, love, and joy, Michelle.